Hello guys, welcome again to other live stream. Well, today we are gonna start a new format in this channel. Every day I'm gonna be online, just 30 minutes, and talking about maximum 1 day chart and 4 hour chart. Okay, so Friday and Monday we can talk about weekly chart. Okay, so let's start. Yesterday, remember the trades I am projecting in 4 hour chart is for maximum 24 hours. So the last technical analysis was around here, a weekend around here. And as you can see now, Bitcoin was in sideways and actually was acting 42,000 level acted as support, as you can see here. And now Bitcoin is bouncing, right? So now again, the sentiment in the market, what is to 100K, right? But the timing and time frames are very, very important. So we know exactly, like in 1 day chart, we have a sell signal or range, right? So that means all the bounces in 4 hour chart, what we are gonna do? Well, it depends on your strategy, right? In my case, I am just shorting the bounces. Why? Because Bitcoin in 1 day chart is telling me we have a sell signal or range. So let's talk about the technical analysis in 1 day chart is still the same. I am not changing anything. It's to the downside. Simple. Why? Because Bitcoin, as long as I have this sell signal, and also I have Bitcoin below $47,000, 46 around this area. For me, this is just downtrend. Yeah. Now, you see this, as I said before, I think yesterday I said Bitcoin was entering sideways here for all this week. Yeah. All the bounces here you see or that is just 4 hour chart with price action. And this, if Bitcoin is doing this, for example, in this all this week on Friday, we will have a potential reset in this signal, and you will see finally here when Bitcoin is testing the zero line here in a squeeze momentum indicator, we will see the potential buy to maybe see other test to $47,000 or even more. But now it's not Friday, so the technical analysis is still the same in 1 day chart, because I will not change my technical analysis just because very small bounce. Now, what we are gonna do here? Okay, 4 hour chart. As you can see here, the 4 hour chart, I said, okay, if Bitcoin breaks $42,000, I was expecting a leg down to $37,000. Well, not yet, because this move is my 1 day chart actually play. Now, this bounce here, as you can see here, well, let me show you. Let me show you here. We have buy signal here in this area in 3 days ago, and Bitcoin was just in sideways, and finally, actually for me very late, yeah, and around this point Bitcoin finally started bouncing. For me, this is very bad, very concerning. Why? Because this is just a dead cat bounce, my personal opinion. You will see the next sell signal in 4 hour chart. Bitcoin will be maybe a little bit more, maybe $44,000. I will be lucky if maybe Bitcoin is reaching 44,000 or 45. Maybe I don't think so, but if that happens, I will enter in short again. I will add more shorts. So that is I am in short around $44,000 here. I am in a swing position in 1 day chart, so doesn't matter if I got to stop here, because I will take Bitcoin a little bit more higher, no problem. So in the next signal in 4 hour chart, this is gonna be my next setup for shorts. Yeah. So why I'm taking shorts in 4 hour chart? First of all, because 1 day chart is clear, and second, well, the trend is your friend, and well, you can see here the trend in OBB in 4 hour chart is over. Yeah. Now this is gonna be just a bounce. Yeah, testing the MA55 in OBB, and for what? Keep dropping. So of course this is gonna take maybe all the week, because remember, time frames for OBB are different. So here, if you are bullish here, well, you need to wait maybe all the week and see maybe the buy signal in 1 day chart. For now, this is just a bounce, and as I said before, this is the area in 1-day chart we need to take decisions in our investments. We are, technically speaking, following my system. Of course, I respect other systems. We are in a bear market. There are many traders. I was curious yesterday about it, and I was watching not videos, but I was reading the titles, and people are calling for 100k, 200k, 2022, right? I don't have a strong evidence for that this year. I don't have a very strong evidence. Why? Because monthly, bi-monthly, 3 months, 6 months, all the macro timeframes for Bitcoin are not good right now. So we will see a very nice bounce like this one. Yes, of course, we will see very nice bounces. Yes, maybe potentially we are in a potential trend reversal in 1-day chart. Maybe potentially yes, but not yet, not today. Not today, according to my system. Of course, if you are bullish because you say, oh, okay, no, it's because I saw one guy is doing this and he's saying, you see, the line is broken here and now to the moon, right? Let me I remember, is here the target? So the target is like around here. Okay, 46% from here. Okay, so next target $60,000. Wow, impressive technical analysis. I respect, as I said, but this is not my way of trading. This is the way you are gonna get wrecked many times, especially in cryptocurrencies, because people, they are, especially you are coming from the stocks, you are thinking like the same things you are doing in the stocks will work in cryptocurrencies. You are totally wrong. You will get wrecked very easy. Why? Because this is not a regulated market. Market makers here, they really manipulate the price. Bitcoin is an unmatured asset, and it can be manipulated very easy. So let's talk about a little bit this. Let me show you. Yeah, people, for example, here, I remember very well this price action here, around here. Let me see. Yes, I think around here. One moment. Let me remember exactly where. Yeah. First, they said before of this price action. Sorry. Here, they were saying, oh, okay, no, this is a falling wedge here, and this falling wedge is gonna break to the upside here, and it's gonna be $60,000. Okay, they buy here around $44,000, and after that, what happened? Rejection. Okay, and now here Bitcoin is in sideways and is forming something bearish according to the traditional technical analysis. What? Well, now they can see this in their imagination. They can see this triangle, and they said, oh my god, this is a bearish formation and it's a continuation of downtrend. So I'm gonna enter in short here because my book is saying, well, my book says I need to go short because it's a bearish pattern, right? So the next level is 36. And what happened after that? Well, you see, oh, what happened with my short? I don't know if you got the point. I'm not saying this is not gonna work, maybe yes, but the problem with this kind of technical analysis, people, they can see rectangles, they can see triangles, they can see circles, they can see, even I saw some guys, they are drawing some circles in the channel and in the technical analysis. I was watching this video yesterday, I was like, oh my god, this guy is impressive, like his imagination is amazing. So that is the problem. For example, here again, I am explaining this because people were asking me yesterday in my channel. I usually received some message on TradingView or in the comments. People are asking me what I'm thinking about traditional technical analysis. The problem with traditional technical analysis is like we are using tools someone created 40 years ago. Yeah, but the conditions are different right now. So as I said, I'm not saying they are not working. Of course they work, yes, but the win rate is decreasing. And the problem here is if you are using a very popular indicator like RSI, MACD, these kind of things, it will work, yes. But the problem is because many people, they are watching the same thing as you, Market makers, they know that. For example, here in this price action, here, when Bitcoin was in March, yeah, people will say, oh, okay, this is rising wage, right? Okay, so my textbook said, okay, this one is gonna break. It's gonna break from this level, $57,000 to $46,000. Okay, short here. Okay, is working? Very good. It's working. I am in profit, yes, but because my technical analysis and my book says is $47,000, I'm totally fine. What happened after 1 week? Well, market makers, they know this, right? So what happened? They go to your enterprise, they kill you, and after that, they keep bouncing and they kill all the shorts here because they were following this pattern. And now people said, okay, Bitcoin is still very bullish and now is breaking the previous high. Wow, oh my god. Okay, 100k next target, 100k, right? So they enter in long position here because they are gonna play the breakout now, because in their imagination they can see this pattern, this beautiful continuation triangle, and they said, okay, from this breakout, let's buy here at the breakout and let's go. And oh my god, it's $80,000. We are gonna be millionaires, right? We are gonna make a lot of fucking money. Okay, let's go 20x. No, 50x. 50x is better. So let's go. Okay, they go long here, and after that, Bitcoin just not crash. Crash all the people, kill all the longs here, kill all the longs here, and kill all of them here, and all the people who were in swing position here, almost they got killed at the same time. Because market makers, they know this, right? So they know, okay. Newbies, especially in crypto markets, they see this beautiful triangle, right? Yeah, something like this, right? Something like this. Oh wow, okay. Now we are gonna do, right? That's why I don't follow patterns. I'm not saying they are wrong, they are bad. It's because I did it, I used them many times. I learned, and believe me, I learned in a very bad way. So that's why you will never see me doing this in my live streams and my technical analysis. Okay, so now let's talk about the current price action right now. Now Bitcoin here, people are saying, okay, in this price action here, Bitcoin is breaking the previous high. You see, let's go long here because we are going to 60k, 70k, all the number, whatever all the targets you can imagine, right? And here I said, hey, this is not reversal. This is not reversal. As a trader, I will never buy the previous high. Never. Why? Because I know the game. The game, what is going to be the game? Oh, okay. The game is all the people who are bullish here, they were very super here, right? But they are bullish here, right? And they are buying here, and now what happened? 20x, 50x, right? Okay. Bitcoin drops, and they will say now, oh, sorry, it was a fake signal, right? Fake signal. Okay. Now, think about this. Bitcoin is moving again to the upside. So the same people who bought here, they are buying here, thinking, no, this is the real one. Now we are going to the moon, all right? Bitcoin is gonna do something like this, and it's going to like this. Oh my God! Even we cannot see, right? 1 million, right? So there are, believe me, there are many people, they are repeating the same mistake, even myself, when I started trading. So here, okay, to the moon right now. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe yes, maybe you're right, maybe you're right. But that's why I developed a system. And this system, I have rules to follow. So rules are rules for me in my system. So that's why I said, okay, in order to avoid these kind of feelings like, oh my God, too greedy and too bearish, these kind of things, I'm gonna follow my rules. If I lost a trade, no problem, I will lose, but I will lose my trade following my own system. Of course, my system, I previously backtested my system. And of course, it's not perfect. There is no a perfect system, but I know the risk and reward and the win rate of my system is not bad. So that's why I prefer to follow my system because my system doesn't have emotions, doesn't have feelings, just rules, right? So the problem with this kind of losses is because we are following our feelings. That's my conclusion after almost 8 years trading. The majority of the people in the markets, they are losing money not because maybe they are very good traders. They can maybe analyze super good at the chart, but they have a problem and emotions. So if you have a problems, personal problems in your life, if you have something you are dealing in your life right now, and you're trading, there is a very high probability you will lose. The reason for this is because trading is something you have to do when you are in peace. No stress, relax. It's like a totally opposite like normal jobs, right? In many positions they ask you, hey, you must be ready to work in a very hard stress and very stressed environment, these kind of things. But trading is the opposite. Yeah, you need to relax. I don't know, practice yoga, exercise, run, do something, solve your problems, your emotional stuff you have. You must solve that first in order to take better decisions. And it's not just about trading; it's about your life. But it's other thing, okay? So that's why you can see this kind of red candles here are people that are panicking. They don't know what to do, and that's why they sell in panic. And when you see this kind of candles here, it's the opposite. People, they are thinking, oh, they are in FOMO, and they say, oh my god, I am missing, so I need to buy. Well, this is the problem. Okay, now let's continue here. Here, according to my system, we have sell signal or range. Let me explain, because some people don't understand my system, not yet, they are new. This signal is not telling you Bitcoin is gonna crash right now, no. When you see a sell signal like this in 1-day chart, that means the next 10 days we can expect Bitcoin is gonna enter in range or falling. So that means the best scenario is sideways, choppy market, or falling. Okay, so this is the signal. It's not like it's gonna crash, but when the market is trending like now, every time when we have these kind of signals, in doesn't matter the trend, it could be in the uptrend or downtrend, always after 2 or 3 weeks you will see 10,000 or 15,000 move. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. 34, 35%. So that means if I am right with this signal and Bitcoin gets rejected again here, well, 34%, how much it is from here? Other test to the previous around $30,000. And I'm not saying this is going to happen. No, this is based on the statistics, okay, the stats, as you can see here. So because I am projecting that it could happen maybe this week or maybe next week in the next 10 days, that's why, okay, I enter in short here. And every time when Bitcoin is bouncing here, I am looking for shorts as long as 2 conditions are there. First of all, Bitcoin is below $47,000. As long as Bitcoin is below here, I cannot change the trend. Second, Bitcoin is with sell signal in 1-day chart. Okay. Third, Bitcoin rejected by weekly chart in the last close. So I have 2 or 3 conditions. Like that's why I'm following this. Okay, I have my rules. Okay, so I have 3 things. Check. Like, okay, this is just a continuation. And now pay attention of this. Bitcoin is start doing something like this, starting doing something like this with the exponential moving average 55 and 21 in 1-day chart. That means the volatility start decreasing in 4-hour chart, and you can see it with my indicator here. In 4-hour chart, you will see this. As you can see here, when you see the blue cloud, that means the volatility is super low. So when you see that, and when you see the crosses here, that is telling you finally Bitcoin is getting ready to move to the upside or to the downside. Every time when you do that, when you see something like this, be ready for maybe 3, 4, 5,000 move. Not in that moment, maybe in the next a few days after that. If you want to see something like that, let's see in 4-hour chart, for example, here after the 4-hour consolidation or contraction in volatility, what happened here? Nice move, and here very small contraction in volatility, and after that, you see, and now we have a big one. This big cloud will be the trigger for the next 10,000 move, and now Bitcoin must break now. I mean, this week, $47,000 if we want to see the breakout. I mean, this, something like this, and this with the volatility. Okay, Bitcoin must break $47,000, and I will tell you, okay, this is a trend reversal. But because the trend is my friend, I don't fight the trend. Always, I'm gonna speculate in this way. Okay. So this is the conclusion of my technical analysis, or also my system. I explain more details about it because I received many questions about how I'm trading, how I can read the volatility, how I can read the WB, how I can read the squeeze momentum indicator, etc. Now, let's talk about some altcoins. Okay, I have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna check the total market cap too. If you're trading 4-hour chart, please let me know in the comments. Okay, the total market cap, as you can see here in 1-day chart, this is a downtrend. We have sell signal, same setup for altcoins. And as you can see here, OBB is still in negative territory. So this is not good. Now we see 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, what happened? Well, altcoins are bouncing. Now what happened? This asset is bouncing to where? MA55 here. Maybe other spike. It would be better if we see a spike around here. Maybe we will see a major leg up for many altcoins right now. But I'm pretty sure, even without watching the altcoins right now, I'm pretty sure many of them, they are testing the MA55 in 4-hour chart right now. So be careful with this, because this bounce, if any in the next 8 hours, I will say after 2 candles, if we see a sell signal on Bitcoin, you will see this a rejection and continuation to the downside. Why? Because the trend in 1-day chart is still to the downside, right? So remember, my way of trading is always I see macro, and with the macro in my mind, okay, uptrend, downtrend, sideways, I trade micro time frames. Okay, so this is just a bounce in 4-hour chart, maybe a little bit more maybe, and continuation to the downside. This is a clear downtrend in 1-day chart. Why? Because the total market cap for altcoins, they need to break 1.25 in 1-day chart, and it's not reversal. It's very far away from right now in 1-day chart. Now let's talk about other coins. Solana, let's talk about 4-hour chart. As you can see, this is technically speaking downtrend in 1-day chart. Yeah, of course, Solana is testing the lowest point of this volume. In 4-hour chart, of course, it's a small bounce, as you can see here. And let me see. Yeah, as you can see here, Solana is testing the MA55. So now here, buy, because Solana is going to 200. That is the logic of many people, right, in the cryptocurrency market. Yeah, Solana from here to 200. And it's more, actually, I was watching one guy, he was doing this. I will not say any names because this is unrespectful, honestly. But one guy, he was doing something like this for Solana. We have this line, we have this line, we have this massive triangle, and from here to here, okay, next target is, you see, for Solana to 500. That was his technical analysis. So I don't know what to say. Okay, so let's talk about USDT. USDT, where is the USDT? Yeah, 4-hour chart. Well, first of all, let's start with 1-day chart. As you can see here, this is a uptrend, very healthy uptrend here. Of course, we have uptrend here, and as long this asset is holding this level around 4, technically speaking, the trend is your friend. So the trend is to the upside. So maybe in the short term we will see other test to 4 for this area, and from there we will see other leg up. Now in 4-hour chart, because now we know the trend in 1-day chart, let's talk about the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is here. As long as above this area, technically speaking, this is just a uptrend, part of the moment, the trend in 1-day chart. Yeah. So of course this is a correction, but as long as above here 4, this is to the upside. Let me see the indicators. Yeah, in the next 8 hours you will see something like this, and if that is gonna happen, let me see, there are bullish divergences here. No, there are no bullish divergences here. No, just continuation to the, as long as around 4, above 4, the trend is your friend and it's to the upside. Okay. Okay, for your question. Okay, first let me finish with altcoins, and after that I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna answer your question. Okay, Cardano, ADA, be ready, because in macro time frames, ADA is gonna break $1. I mean, sorry, but yeah, I mean, maybe this is the last bounce. Okay, 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, as I said before, yeah, as you can see, testing the MA55, and now what? To keep falling. This is just a downtrend. And 1-day chart, let me show you the chart with indicators. In the moment when you see this, like Bitcoin, in the next 8 hours or 12, sell signal here, and you will see potentially this time is gonna be the last time. Maybe let's wait a little bit more, because in any moment, and I cannot tell you tomorrow 9 p.m. No. But according to the price action and macro time frames, Solana is gonna break $1 in some point. Be careful with this asset. Now, let's talk about 1-day chart. This is just bad, very bad. This is rejection in 4-hour chart, as you can see here, and we have this sell signal, and we need to see the red cloud here. Maybe Cardano is forming a bullish divergence here, but that means Cardano needs to break the $1, and after that you will see a bullish divergence in 1-day chart, something like this. Something like this. I am not saying right now it's gonna happen. This is my projection, remember, between 1 day and 4 hours. Okay. I have a special channel for investing, yeah, but in the general rule is like you must watch from macro time frames, monthly, weekly, and so on. Monthly, weekly, 1-day chart, and your trigger. It depends on your goals, right? How long you wanna wait. You wanna wait for your entries. For example, let me show you for Cardano. Cardano was actually a very clean entry. It was a very clean entry in weekly chart. Here. Well, we don't have enough data here. I created this indicator I think 3 or 4 months ago, but I usually use the normal OBV indicator. But in general, as long the volume is about 0 here, as you can see here, yeah. When I saw the buy signal after the crash here in 2020, in March 2020, people were super bearish here, but Cardano was printing a buy signal actually after 1 week. Was printing here a buy signal here, as you can see here, and it was above the broke the MA55 here, and as you can see here, as long as about the MA55, doesn't matter, right? And the volume here was super healthy, but when I saw this volume is in downtrend right now in weekly chart, and also bearish divergence in weekly chart, I said, okay, here, around here, this is the area for a start selling. This area, not the last dollar, but this area was the last opportunity to sell in Cardano. But as I said before, this is 1 year of price action, so you need to be patient and you need to wait. Not because you see this crash here, you will enter in panic and sell. No, you need to respect your system. I don't know what kind of system you are following, but you need to respect your system. And I don't know anything about Cardano, the news, and I don't follow that kind of things. But well, as you can see here, the entry was around here and the close was here in just one trade, 1 week chart. All this. Okay, and there are many coins like that in 2020. Not now, not anymore. I mean, this is just, in my personal opinion, as I many times, this is just distribution, and you will see any break of Bitcoin, you will see Cardano to my long-term target is 0.20. Okay, so let's talk about something else. Let me see what time is 32. Okay, 5 minutes more because I think maybe let me see what other coin. Luna. Okay, Luna. Luna. Let's talk about the 1-day chart. Okay. Luna is in downtrend. First of all, we need to identify the trend, right? First rule. Okay. Testing the MA55 here, rejection, and now 21, and this is the bounce of 4-hour chart. Okay. So let's talk about how it's looking now, Luna. Okay, in 1-day chart, this is very concerning for Luna. Be ready. Why? Because you see Luna is doing something very bad. Is below the MA55 here, and as you can see here, the squeeze is entering, is above the 0 line. So that means the next signal here, you will see here, maybe this week. And Luna is still below the MA55. You know what is going to happen? Well, continuation to the downside, respecting the trend. As I said before, I am expecting new lows for many altcoins. Yeah. And as you can see, the setup, it will take time because it depends on the time frame you are watching. In my case, this is 1-day chart, so I'm expecting this is going to happen maybe next week or this week and next week. Yeah, but my long-term target for Luna is 40. I think I said that long time ago. I can't remember where. Now, 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is different, right? 4-hour chart is looking better, and people are bullish, and Luna is the bottom, right? Yeah, is the bottom, by the bottom. Okay, this bounce here is to the MA55 here, as you can see here. Well, now it's testing the 100. Let me remove this one because I don't use it. Yeah, here, and now here to the moon, right? Yeah, of course, if I see the buy signal is still on here, well, careful with this because it's a little bit high. This, okay, so I will say as a trading 4-hour chart, I will say all the region here in this area is a sell, sorry, in 4-hour chart, because I know the trend. The trend in 1-day chart is to the downside, right? So this area is for start selling. Maybe around here, actually, as you can see here, there is a sell pressure, a little bit sell pressure here in this area. So be careful with all the altcoins, not just this one. I think just rose. I think last week was in uptrend. I cannot remember. Few coins, they are not following Bitcoin. Okay, so I think, let me see. Okay, let's talk about Ethereum. What is Ethereum? Yeah, Ethereum. Okay, first thing, 1-day chart. Okay, right. Okay, rejection in MA55 here, holding the MA20, but the problem with Ethereum is this, right? As long as below here, we are not bullish, just we are respecting the trend. So in 4-hour chart, this is gonna just a bounce. It's a bounce. For me, I mean, I'm not saying do it. I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, this is a very beautiful short setup. Why? Because you can take short Ethereum around here, very close to the MA55, of course, not because it's testing MA55. You see the sell signal in a squeeze, and I explained my system many times. Well, this is to the downside. So let me see 1-day chart. Yeah, it's still on the. Okay, let me see 4-hour chart. Yeah, same as Bitcoin. The next 4-hour chart, you will see this sell signal here. And as long as below that area I explained, Ethereum is doing the same thing. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I am almost finished with this live stream. As I said before, I will try just 30 minutes every day because I don't want to repeat the same thing always. Yeah, sorry, you're right. Okay, if not in short, I will say it is better to wait for the setup to emerge. Yeah. For example, here, I am in short position here on $44,000, right? I am almost my entry is gonna, I will get a stop. Yeah, no problem, because I will not lose anything, right? Because I manage my risk, no problem. But instead of just guessing like Bitcoin is going to $45,000, it's better if you wait for your confirmation, and your confirmation is this one. When you see finally the sell signal is firing, doesn't matter the price, it could be between 44, 45, even 43, who knows? The region matters, okay? Not the line, the region here. When you see the region here between, in this case, between 43, 44, 45, this area, this is the area I am gonna start looking for shorts. So instead of looking for the last dollar or looking for the top, it's better to waiting for the sell. I mean, I am a trader. Like, I don't want to buy the last dollar. Maybe there are some traders that are super good and they bought here, right? They bought here because their system are super good. But no, in my case, I was waiting for confirmation, and I bought around $34,000, around here, 34, around here. But I didn't buy the bottom, right? Very close. And I sold in this bounce around here, this area, yeah. And I missed this area, right? But not because I missed this area, that means I'm gonna buy here. Because I know here, this is the area, all this area, in one day chart, all this area is for selling. Yeah. So that's why it's better if you wait for the setup to emerge, okay? Because if I am wrong and Bitcoin is just pumping, you will get wrecked because, oh no, this area is the area for to enter in short. No, it's not like that. You need to wait for confirmations, okay? Okay, so I think that's it for today, guys. That's it for today. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out,